I was cleaning out an old house, but I found a room that shouldn't exist. So I clean out houses for a living, abandoned places, foreclosures, houses people left behind when they died. It's usually just a bunch of junk, old furniture, and maybe some weird stuff if the owner was a hoarder. Nothing too crazy. But last week, I got a job that still has me messed up. It was this old Victorian house way out in the middle of nowhere. The bank wanted it cleared before selling it, so I drove out there, expecting the usual. From the outside, it just looked like any other old house. Peeling paint, creaky porch, broken windows. The kind of place kids dare each other to go into. Inside, it smelled like dust and mold. The furniture was all covered with sheets, like a scene from a ghost movie. Nothing too weird. I started upstairs, going room by room. The bedrooms were full of old clothes, faded wallpaper, and furniture no one had touched in years. Then I got to the end of the hall and noticed something weird. According to the house's floor plan, there was supposed to be one more bedroom at the end of the hallway. But there was nothing, just a solid wall. I knocked on it. It sounded hollow. I ran my hands along the wallpaper until I found something, faint lines in the corner, like a door had been sealed up. My stomach dropped, but I couldn't just leave it alone. It took some effort, but I finally got the door open. Behind it was a staircase leading down, which didn't make sense because I was already on the second floor. At this point, every horror movie I've ever seen was screaming at me to not go down there. But my dumb curiosity won. The air was freezing as I stepped inside. The room was small and dark, with scratches all over the walls, like someone had been clawing at them. In the middle of the room was a single wooden chair. I turned to leave. That's when I saw the fingerprints, hundreds of them, all over the walls and ceiling, pressed into the dust, like someone had been watching from the shadows. Then the door slammed shut behind me. I panicked and ran up the stairs, pounding on the door, but it wouldn't budge. My flashlight started flickering. That's when I heard it. A breath, not mine. I turned around. The chair wasn't empty anymore. I didn't see anyone sit down, but now there was something there. A shadowy figure just sitting and watching me. I don't remember getting out. The next thing I knew, I was in my truck, shaking, engine running. I drove off and never looked back. The bank called the next day, pissed that I left without finishing the job, but I didn't care. Here's the freaky part. I checked the house listing today. The floor plan is different. The missing bedroom is back, and the hidden room, gone. But I know it's still there, and whatever was inside is still waiting.